come home, go to sleep, and also I was ready to fire it up. Just fucking let's go.
Yeah, I found out today having sober lunch, it's not as fun as having drunk lunch.
Dude, when is it?
Yeah. And then I had like 3 beers, and then I was like, now I'm kind of sleepy. But usually by that point, I have 10 beers and I'm not sleepy. I'm like blackout-ish and I'm ready to go.
All right, what time is it?
7:46, 8:46.
I'm going to dip out for 2 seconds. I'm going to go grab a 5-hour energy so I can push through till 12:30.
Sounds good. I'll just do the intro. And I got it.
Come back.
Two adults, Chris and Daryl, yeah, they run shit. Current world events and forever on some dumb shit. Fun lit with a Bush Light, especially. Even though they always getting banned, allegedly. Crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two dolts. And you know they hold it down like it's two ropes. So crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two dolts. Taking over in the game, bringing new hope.
It's party time, baby.
Ladies, welcome to the show. It's Friday.
I went to come through the door to the podcast room, and apparently equilibrium was
it'll get you
off. I slammed right into the fridge. I thought this thing was going to tip over.
Well, speaking of equilibriums being off, oh shit, man, it's gonna be 50s tomorrow for soccer. Fuck. I fell after our podcast last week.
So can we talk about that?
Sure can.
So you were obviously shithoused when it started.
Allegedly.
Okay. Whatever. It is what it is. We motored through.
Uh-huh.
We did all the things. We had to delete one podcast from every fucking point of the internet that it was on. Whatever. Yep. We did Trash Pandas.
Mistakes happen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up the next day completely hungover as fuck because what did we do? We ended the show, and then we start talking.
Sure,
like we're doing.
We always do. Yeah,
not live, nothing. We just start talking, looking at each other, and we.
Which is the only reason we started this thing was so we could see each other face to face.
Literally, yes.
And have a few drinky poos.
We started talking about writing our movie.
Sure did. I think I don't recall.
I am also struggling in that department. All I know was we stopped at like 3. I saw the sun come up.
Yeah.
We were arguing over writing the movie because I wanted just to be like, just fucking fire off 15 bullet points. And you're like, no, we need to write dialogue as we go. I'm like, shut up, you're a dick. And as you're writing stuff, I'm deleting it. As I'm writing stuff, you're deleting it on a shared document.
Not productive.
Absolutely not. And 2.5 hours later, I'm like, I'm going to bed. I go to bed. I wake up in the morning. I get a text from you. At some point, you're like, I'm still writing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I wake up. I get a Bloody Mary.
I wrote to about
and I was like
3:30, 4 o'clock my time.
Well, it was later than that because I went to bed at 5:15 a.m.
So I wrote till about 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I had to go drive 2 hours.
Yeah. And then you had to go to soccer.
Yeah.
And he's like, he sends me a text. I'm still writing. And then the words I'm not saying. I'm like, all right, great. I can't wait to see this. So I get up. My wife's making me Bloody Mary. I'm like, you know what? While this is going on, I'm going to go down here and I flip on the computer. I go to the fucking shared document.
Sure.
And I see what you wrote.
Mm-hmm.
You literally typed 5 more fucking words.
It was really hard. My fingers weren't working that well.
No fucking shit.
I was like,
My whole thing is about like, I don't know how to write a movie or whatever. I actually did Google it today.
Mm-hmm.
I have progress. My idea is like, hey, we need to premise. This is what's going to happen. We want this to happen. We want this to happen. Bam, bam, bam. Chris is like, hey, enter scene.
Yeah.
guy says this. He's like, here's the dialogue. I'm like, no, we don't want that now. So today, I've tapped into it a couple times. I told Chris, I'm like, listen, let me bullet point the shit out of this.
Sure.
And then you, in your fucking creative, crazy ass mind, fill in the blanks.
Yeah, got
It'll
it.
be fine.
Sure.
So today I Googled, I'm like, how do you write a movie? And they're like, it's 3 acts.
Mhm.
So if you go into the shared document, there's 3 acts.
Sure.
And I was
Or
like,
acts.
bang, boom,
some people
boom. I didn't fill in the third one all the way because
We need to figure out what the third act's going to be, like moderate conclusion plus finale.
exactly. And that's
And we don't know
the
how to
part
get
I
to the
didn't
end
get
until
to.
we get to the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was down here having a beer, listening to music, and I had to take my daughter to school before I went to the bar this morning. I didn't get to the third part of it. So it's there. It's all there.
I'm on it.
And then we can fucking round this
Daddy's
out.
got it.
And I'm telling you, this is going to be awesome. Chris is like, oh, because she was reading it. She's just sitting there laughing. She's going through it. She's like, oh, you're getting married? I'm like, yeah. She goes to me. I'm like,
This is make believe. I can actually be happy in make believe.
so this is in real life, but this chick's going to be stupid hot.
Yeah.
And stupid rich.
And she always does butt stuff.
Yeah.
Always.
She's like, whatever. But I'm like, I was in the fucking zone for a hot minute. I was like,
I can't wait
trying to type. And the problem is I'm looking at my TV screen here,
Yeah.
my 32-inch TV, and my laptop is over here, and I have
That's
to
tough.
type on it. And I can type okay. My wife is one of those ones where if I were to talk to her, she could just be like,
Yeah.
she's like, I'm like, I need to just tell you what to type. She's like, oh yeah, I can do that. I'm like, I don't think you really want to be involved in this though.
No.
I'm like, just
No
because you're just being like, oh, you guys are retarded. That's the whole fucking point.
It's written for retarded people.
Yeah.
Duh.
And now, speaking of that I was told that needs to be brought back.
Oh, yeah.
Today I heard it at the bar. The guy's like, we need to bring the R word back. I'm like,
It's coming.
what?
I think it's back.
We haven't left it.
No. There's certain words you can't say, even though I think.
And then the owner of the bar was there this morning. He's like, when the fuck do we get ice cream? And I fucking spit beer
Perfect.
out.
Yeah, perfect.
I was like,
perfect.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, I never mean retarded person or person with Down syndrome. I love those people.
I mean, just stupid people.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I don't get it. I'm like, I'm never.
Like, I would never walk up to a gay person and say, you
Stop being good. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would walk up to one that is wearing a visor and be like, you look like a fag. You know? Like, that's fair.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely said that to me.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what you do. But yeah, I fell last Friday.
So yeah.
From a little perch. I'm up about, I don't know, I would
3
say
feet.
3.5 feet. Yeah, ish.
So yes, I am sitting in just a regular fucking chair that you would sit at a table with. I am sitting in front of my poker table here. Chris has a studio. When I was down to visit him last year, his podcast area that he's at right now is elaborate and it's up high.
Yeah.
So he's on a 36-inch bar stool type platform
it's like,
where you're at.
Let's say you go to a restaurant and they have high tops. I always want to sit in the high top.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where you're at.
Yeah.
You have a 36-inch bar stool.
Yes.
Where you're at. So I get a message from him the next day, like last Saturday. He's like, I think I broke my ribs. I'm like, what happened?
They're definitely broken.
He's like, I fell. I'm like, okay. I'm like, elaborate, please.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, there was cords in my stool and I fell and I heard cracking and I couldn't breathe. And I'm like,
yeah,
you dumb fucking R word.
So the other computer we went to because this one crapped out, and I think I figured that.
That's right, because you threw your fucking soundboard against the wall. Yeah,
I sure did. Yeah,
you're an infant.
Oh, I remember that now. That's why there's a little chip. It's all coming back to me.
It's fucking Backstreet Boys.
So I go to pull the stool out, and it's wrapped around a cord, and it stops moving. But when you're hammered and a stool stops moving, oh yeah, there was. Thank God I was drunk, because I think if I was sober, I would have broken my arm trying to like brace the fall. Instead, I felt like a sack of fucking potatoes. And it was loud, and it was at 5 a.m, and I was sitting there going, like, and I'm like, fuck, I think I collapsed my lung.
Yeah, dude, you told me you were in raw shit.
It was
my favorite part was calling you last weekend, and you're like, hey. and I could tell by the tone of your voice that you're like, don't say anything, don't imply anything.
Yeah.
My wife is here, my kids are here, I cannot talk. I'm like, oh hey, and you're like, yeah, I fell. And you're like, all right, I gotta order some food at Burger King. I gotta go.
Yeah.
And you hang up the phone. I look right over. Chris is sitting right next to me. I go, so much trouble. It's great.
Yeah.
He was so drunk.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was too.
No, I was super drunk.
You ruined the first show.
So the problem, no, I'm gonna edit it and repost it. It's just
all you literally have to do is cut out 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's done. This is the problem. This is why last Friday went off the rails.
Hang on.
I know you will understand this. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have a mirror you can look into?
I can see me. Yeah.
Okay. No. All right. Good. All right. Just
so I go to Wild Wings with Zach.
When?
Last Friday. Problem number one.
Yeah, dude. You can't handle that place.
We were going to leave and go have 2 beers at the Firehouse place. At that moment that we decided to leave, and I even cashed out, I was kind of okay. I was fine. Buzzed. I had like 4 beers. Not a big deal. It starts to shit rain. And I go, I don't want to walk in that. And Zach's like, well, all right. It rained for an hour and a half. And now we're in party mode. 4 beers is like, I'm getting ready. 6 beers is, let's go invade another country. And then you just don't stop. You know what I mean? So like, I was fucking toasted. Still went to the other bar.
Yeah.
They have Nitro Guinness, which it's like fluffy. It's delicious. It's like drinking a fucking cupcake. Love it. And then, stupid me, right before I get ready to leave, I'm like, you know what?
You heard it here first, folks.
This guy makes there's like a gay guy that used to work at this one place. That place closed down. I don't know why I'm saying he's gay, but he is gay. Not like how you're gay, but he's like gay, like gay. But he makes a killer old fashioned. I think he stirs it with his cock.
He does what?
He stirs it with his cock.
Oh,
that's the secret ingredient. Okay. I did. My bad.
You ain't black.
Shit. Everything's all messed up because somebody threw this against a wall.
That's what we're rolling with. Okay.
So I go, you know what? I could really use an old fashioned. He's like, sweet. He makes me an old fashioned.
Put my dick in it.
He makes me a double. I have that. And on the way home, I go, gee willikers, it's hard to keep in between the lines. So I had 2 glasses of bourbon during the podcast and 4 beers total. And I don't remember a goddamn thing I said outside of one word. Whoops.
Yeah. You were a handful.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? To make scrambled eggs, you gotta kill an egg or something. I don't know.
You gotta what?
You gotta kill an egg or something. I don't know. You gotta crack a couple omelets to make an egg. You know, fuck it, dude.
Woo! All right.
Yeah, that was, dude. The pain I had. I landed on my arm, elbow busted up. I broke my ribs in an outline of my arm.
Sir, your ribs are broken, but it's a weird pattern. Did you happen to fall haphazardly? Yes, I did. I fell like with my arm.
So they're broken in front and they're broken in the back. Which makes everything hurt. Pooping, fucking.
Dude, I had to trick my wife into driving me to Springville the next day because I had to go down and get glasses. Now, I'm a child.
Sure.
I cannot pick my own glasses out.
Okay.
Because I don't see myself in them. So I asked my wife, I'm like, you pick out a pair of glasses that you like.
Well, picture a flaccid cock with glasses on it. That's what you look like.
Like a fucking turtle fucking head. And I go, you have to pick them out. She's like, all right. So my friend's business practice was open every other Saturday. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So I'm like, we walk out the house. She goes,
1993.
She goes, oh, I'm driving. I'm like, yeah. I go, first of all, I have PTSD from being in my truck for 36 hours.
Get it?
And secondly, I am absolutely above the limit to drive a vehicle in New York State.
Yeah.
Not driving.
I had to drive 2.5 hours.
Yeah. So I'm like, you're driving. So we go down there, finally pick out a pair of glasses. Boom. Sold. As we leave, I'm like, hey, oh, you need gas? That's cool. Across the street, there's a liquor store. We're rolling a liquor store. It's Cheap Charlie's in Springville. Sweet. Last time I was in there, which was a long time ago, booze was cheap. Walk in, look around. I'm like, ooh, they got a nice bourbon selection here. I'm like, I told my wife, I'm like, treat yourself. Buy whatever you want.
That's all you
get yourself some wine.
I got you. Daddy's got you.
So I'm like, ooh, go on the back bourbon wall. I'm like, you know what I haven't had? Bullet. Grab me a bottle of Bullet.
Boy, what do you think?
I love Bullet. It's a good. I like it. I enjoy it. So I'm like, all right, carrying the big fucking 1 liter of Bullet around. I'm like, all right. Woodford Reserve, Kentucky Derby edition with the peanut pot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's $50. It was a little pricier than normal. Gonna get that. Looking up front behind the counter with all the good bourbon, the Elijah Craig fucking 18-year small batch, $279. I'm like, look at that. I see a bottle of Weller's up there. I'm like,
sick. Okay. It's just a cool bottle.
It is. And I had a glass of it at Big Hertz and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. It's not my favorite, but if it's at a restaurant, I'll get Weller's.
I enjoyed it. And it's one that I wouldn't mind having. So I was like, hey, what's the price on that? She's like, $75. I'm like, all right, thank you. Just looking around. I'm like, what do I want? I was gonna get a 1 or 1.5 of Elijah Craig because I haven't had any in a while. But all I had was 750s. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, because I was still kind of drunk. I'm like, fuck it.
Got bigger ones of these, or
I'm like, give me that Weller's. She's like, okay. 3 bottles of bourbon. $178. Krista goes, what in the actual fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, hey, you can blame Chris for this. I go, she's like, you have expensive taste. I'm like, I have good taste right now.
Yeah. You can slum it. I mean, I think 4 Roses small batch for the small bottle is $36, $40. It's not bad.
Regular small batch sucks. 4 Roses small batch select is better.
Yeah.
Elijah
Craig rules though.
Elijah Craig is fucking incredible. Today, I was told there was bourbon at poker. I was like, ooh, all right. After drinking a couple beers, I'm like, I will have 1 bourbon and cash out with my $1 million I have in front of me. I'm like, all right, what do you got for bourbon? And the girl's like, we have fucking Jim Beam. Nope, not bourbon. And she's like, we have Maker's Mark. I'm like, is this really where we're at right now? And I asked the dude that runs the joint, I'm like, yo, that is the best bourbon you have? And he's like, yeah. Maker's Mark's about it. I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, give me a glass of that. And
It's not bad if you do it old fashioned with makers. Not bad at all.
And I had it chilled. I sent you a picture of it with all my chips. It was not terrible, actually.
No, it's drinkable. Yeah,
it was drinkable. I don't want it here. I was like, Oh, ooh, nice.
Thanks.
Did the fucking condom fall out?
Yeah, 4 of them. One of them was neon. Yeah, it's not good.
No, it was like whatever. Chris is like, Jesus fucking Christ, what's with you? Oh, my I ordered a bottle of bourbon, Woodford, with the Michigan national champion
cool
basketball logo etched on the back of it. Just arrived today. It's apparently upstairs somewhere.
That's a non-drinker. I would just keep it. I wouldn't open it. I don't know. I got one from my mother-in-law. She gave to me, and it's what's the one with the fucking red shit on top?
Makers.
Yeah. But it's got her barrel number and her name on it, like on the label. And I'm like, I'm not gonna drink that. But there's been times where I'm out of bourbon, and I'm like, it might be the day, bitch. But I'm gonna. When she dies, I'll drink it.
So I'm in a like do yourself man cave kind of basement group garage.
Cool.
Fucking whatever thing. And the other day, some guys like he put up a post. He's like, "Hey, what's with you guys and not drinking your whiskey / bourbon?" And within an hour, I had 400 comments. People were like sending pictures, and there's guys with. He's like, I have
walls of bourbon.
Because I have over 1,000 bottles of bourbon. I'm like, let's just say each one of those bottles averages 30 bucks.
Yeah, it's
and
30.
We all know there's way more months. And they're like, I'm collecting them. I'm like,
for what?
And that was the question. That was the exact question I got asked, Chris. Everybody's like, for what? And I'm like, I'm the same way. I'm like, sure. Would I like to have all these nice, expensive bottles of bourbon to show off? But I also would like to drink them.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have a bottle of bourbon that
not feel feelings.
If my friends come over and be like, hey, I'm like, dude, nothing is off limits here.
Dude, that's like the couch that your grandma had in the room that you can't go into.
The Davenport with the plastic on it.
Yeah. It's that, you know. Those are the guest towels that we never fucking use, or the china in the china cabinet.
No,
just give me a fucking plate, bitch.
No, and that was a cool thing, like about going to Hertz house. He's like, I got all this shit. He goes, what do you want? I'm like, dude, just give me. What do you think is good?
I don't like to impose with other people's bourbon. That's
me neither, and that's the thing. But I'm like, if I ever get to that point and I have a nice bar set up, people come over, there is no bourbon that's off limit. If I have Pappy or I have a Blanton's or whatever, and you could like, dude, fuck yeah. I'm like, you want a glass of that? We can have a glass of that. We're not going to drink the whole fucking bottle. You want a glass? I'll pour you a glass. We might drink the whole thing. Whatever. But I'm like, that's the way I want to be. I'm like, I have 2 bottles of Eagle Rare, which is like $100 a bottle right now.
Yeah.
The Colonel each Taylor, whatever. Yeah. I have a bottle of that. I haven't opened it because I know it's a good bourbon. I want to save that shit for like a good experience, or like, you know, like Michigan winning a fucking national championship. I want to be able to have a glass of good bourbon. Charlie, when he had his baby, I cracked open a brand new bottle of Eagle Rare.
There you go.
And we had a glass of that when he had his baby. I'm like,
when I had both my kids, you weren't a bourbon drinker. You had what? No. Probably Coors Light.
Bush Light, maybe.
I don't think you were on Bush Light back then.
But yeah, I'm like, I want to get to that point of like, my next house, if anybody comes over, I'm like, there's not a bottle that's off limits.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a glass of it, you know, then we can go back to whatever, but I want that to be like that. I get and people are like, hey, do you remember when you had fucking collected G.I. Joes or your baseball cards back in the day and didn't do anything with them? Okay, I get it. And some of these people are like, with that Woodford with the Kentucky Derby bottles.
Yeah.
And they're like, I've collected them for like the last 9 years and I won't open them. I'm like,
I get that, but that to me is like buying a Stein.
Yeah. And the cool thing is what the fuck was it here? I got a bottle of, I think it was Elijah Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it had like PGA shit on it. Nothing great, but I saved the bottle. I drank the fuck out of the Elijah Craig because whether it comes in a special bottle or it comes in a regular bottle, it's the same fucking bourbon.
Still going in here.
And this is the one thing I really want to do. I'm like, I want to figure out a way to display all the empty bourbons that I've tried.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my bourbon cart. Krista takes over. She makes sure everything is symmetrical. if anything, like if I use a bourbon glass and then I wash it and I set it down on the thing and it's not perfectly straight, she's over there fucking straighten everything out.
You know, it'd be cool. New house, new setup.
Yeah.
You have a wall that maybe you paint in like matte black. Okay.
I think I know where you're going with this.
And you take the labels like a fucking beer fridge. Yeah. Like my beer fridge downstairs. We just, if we go to a brewery or something like that, we always buy a sticker and we drop it on the fridge.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Willie Mays Hayes in fucking the Indians movie.
So I got a bunch of decanters now. I got one with my Bulldog's face on it. I have a Michigan one engraved. And then my mom bought me this really cool one for my birthday. It's got a buffalo on it, but it's like blue and yellow, like sabers. It's pretty fucking sweet. So I'm like, I want to start putting bourbon in these decanters.
Yeah.
But I don't want to forget what's in them. So I told Chris, I'm like, I need to get little business cards made up with what bourbons there are and just set it next to that decanter so I know what's in it.
Like a little wedding invitation type thing. Like
yes.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Cool.
So I'm like, I want to do that. She's like, all right. So she's trying to look up ideas for that sort of shit because I'm like, I can fill up all 3 decanters and be like, fuck, I don't know what's in those.
Especially the way that we get. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
You drank the fucking expensive one. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
There's no way of telling.
He's like, what is going? I'm like, I don't know where it went. Evaporation.
Yeah, I mean, Zach's taking some medication where he it quells your need to drink or want to drink.
Ooh.
And he's doing it for 30 days. He's got surgery, the same that you got. It's coming up next Thursday. So he's just like, listen, man, I know when people get the surgery, they can't do shit. And so they end up putting on some pounds. And what I'm going to do is not drink during that time. So I'm not drinking empty calories. I'm like, that's good on you, man. I'll support you when we're hanging out. You know, like I'll go to lunch with you. I won't drink during lunch. But once lunch is over, the kid's got to wet his beak a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that was one thing too for when I had my surgery. It was 8 weeks, 2 months before I could drive or I could get out of that immobilizer. And I didn't drink because I didn't want to take the chance of having a couple beers.
Then you topple over like bomb.
Exactly. And to get up out of my chair and go to the bathroom and walk into a wall and fuck my shoulder up.
I get you.
That's why I didn't do it. And it was, it is good. And then after, 2 months of not drinking, all of a sudden it's at 1 glass of bourbon or 2 Busch Lights. And you're
fucked.
Like, woo!
Yeah.
And then I was on gummies because I went to the dispensary because I couldn't sleep. And I'm like, can you knock me out? What do you have that knock me out and help with the pain? They're like, we got you. Here, try these. I'm like, what's up, Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, there were times where you were talking to people that were not there, even during the podcast. And then there were times where you were talking and you wouldn't stop talking.
And then there was times everything was the most funniest thing in the world.
Yes.
And you're like, stop eating those. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. All the shit I got to deal with you all the time, you get to deal with this.
That's fair.
It was so fucking funny. You're like, I would just hold one up. You're like, don't. I'm like, goop. Like you have 20 minutes and it's over.
And you turn into fucking an absolute
Those are
waterhead.
so much fun.
I saw this. It's time to celebrate everybody, and it's also time maybe to go get OnlyFans. I sent this to you earlier today.
Dude, Shannon Elizabeth is getting an OnlyFans. Oh, fuck, we're here. All right, so
she's been hot for like 30 years.
Dude, she's 52, I think.
Yes, yeah.
And she's like, I'm doing OnlyFans. I'm like, all right, listen. We saw your fucking gorgeous tits in American Pie.
Yep.
What are we gonna see on OnlyFans? And
I'm hoping. I hope she has like a very pronounced clit. You know, that'd be cool.
I'm not gonna. I don't pay for that. I don't look at that shit. I don't really give a fuck about it. But if anybody has an OnlyFans account and wants to shoot me their login, just so I can quickly see what's up with Shannon Elizabeth, holler at you. Don't holler at your boy.
I'm not gonna buy for it, but I'll take a gander.
I will absolutely be like,
yeah,
what up?
Yeah.
Woo! Well done.
Yeah.
I'm out. I don't care about that.
It's kind of weird though, because she got famous for Jim broadcasting Nadia's tits.
Yeah.
And now she's on OnlyFans. It's kind of like the circle has been closed.
Now, I read or heard in this whole thing why she wanted to do this. She just got divorced or broke up with somebody she was dating or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna do OnlyFans. I'm like, but here's the thing: is OnlyFans is everybody assumes it's just chicks getting railed, chicks fingering themselves, playing with all that shit.
I hope.
Right? I mean, I guess that's what it is. But it could be you doing anything, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. It could be you in a bra and a thong just dancing around, doing whatever. It could be feet. It could be, I guess it could be anything.
Yeah. I don't think she's going to be selling her bath water.
Well,
no.
I got a couple extra bucks after today.
Sure. I mean, good Christmas gift, stocking stuffer.
This is the one thing
I'm not a pervert.
I don't do it.
I mean, I love women. I think women.
I do too. I love women. I love naked women. I like half naked women. Sure. Everything. I am not paying money for that. I'm just not. I'm just never gonna do it. I'm not. I am not gonna buy your OnlyFans. I'm not gonna buy this. I'm not gonna buy that. I don't care. I really don't. I don't go on RedTube or fucking all that bullshit.
Oh, well, I tried the other day because I was like, I had like a mid-morning, like, I need to get the demons out. And my phone fucking thinks I'm in Missouri. In Missouri, you have to upload a picture of your license.
I'm like,
so I'm horny as fuck. I'm not like gonna take the hand off the prize and like hold my license with a turgid boner. And I'm like, this is just too much.
Hey, Michael J. Fox, hold still.
Yeah. So I did not commence the jack.
Yeah, I
wanted to.
All I see is this shit. So many people are just like, oh, we're doing this. There's like this. I'm like, I have a wife for that. I don't care. I don't really care.
So I think the people that fund OnlyFans, they may or may not have a wife, but
they're lonely fans.
They're lonely fans. Yeah. And they go,
dude, and there's so much shit I see on Facebook, like doom scrolling, and it's like, oh, there's a hot chick. I'm like, hey, pause for a second. I'm like, all right, she's beautiful. Keep going. And then something else pops up, and I was like, I get curious to see about how thirsty people are. So I'll click the link and I'll read the comments.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Hey, beautiful. You want to fucking come? I will pay for everything. And you just see this dude and you click on his profile. It's like 4 friends.
Yeah.
And he is just jerking off in a sugar shanty in the middle of Montana.
I mean,
And I'm just sitting there looking at the.
rad.
That is my favorite thing to do is just watch, just look at the like. How fucking sad are you?
Well,
How sad is your life?
I was talking to somebody about this too. Like, I know of a person or so. Nobody around here, for sure. But I remember calling Tanya one time, and I was in Vegas, and I was with somebody, not you. And I was like, dude, he just ordered a prostitute through his phone, through an app. And she's like, you're not going, are you? I'm like, no. I'm like, what am I going to do? Hi, prostitute, But imagine going to Vegas where it's painfully easy to get laid in Vegas. And you pay for sex? That makes no sense to me. You go to Nashville, not hard to get laid in Nashville.
Chris and I went to Vegas. We piggybacked on Dean Joyce's stepsister's. She was going out there to get married. We just piggybacked the trip. He's like, dude, come on. I'm like, let's go. I'm like, we're going to Vegas. And we were literally balling on a budget. This was the time when Chris put $20 bill in the slot machine. And as it grabbed it, she was holding on to it like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know? And we were staying at the Flamingo. Phenomenal hotel, phenomenal bars, right in the middle of the fucking strip. Huh?
It's gone now, right?
No, it's still there.
Okay.
Fucking incredible. They had Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, Carlos and Charlie's. They had so many fucking great bars there. They had a food court. Balling on a budget. We're like,
sure.
Hey, we can't afford to go out and eat every night. Let's go to food court. We found this fucking.
So you're not rocking Batistas?
We did go one time, but most nights we came back. We're like, let's go to the food court. We found this place that made these incredible subs. So we're in line to get subs. There was this girl behind us. We're waiting to get our subs. We're drunk. We're just talking. And next thing you know, this decent looking black girl is talking to us. She's like, how are you guys doing? Blah, blah, blah. And whatever. We're like, we're just making conversation. Didn't think anything of it.
Being nice.
So like 15 minutes later, the fucking light bulb goes off.
Oh.
And
like, please, can we get her? Please, can we keep her?
Exactly. She starts pressing Krista. And she's like, you guys want to party? Whatever, this and everything. And I'm like,
she looks like Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Yeah, no. She looks like
T-Boss.
the chick, like the hot Cosby, the chick from the Cosby.
Oh, I would be all in on that.
Yeah, look at her. And she was pressing Krista. She's like, hey, you should do this. And Chris was like, what? Like, what's this? She's like, you should, whatever. She was like, I come up to your room and the three of us, and I'm just sitting there going, it's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
And Chris was like, and whatever. We're waiting for a fucking sub, and there's a prostitute trying to fucking get with me and my wife.
Yeah.
In the most genuine way, too. It wasn't like, hey, $300, I'll fuck both of you guys. It was like, we should hang out, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, we were almost there for just because. And it was like, holy shit, that almost happened just out of no reason. Chris is like, is it like that all the time? I'm like, yeah, it is. I've been here 3 times before, and it is like that every
usually
time.
You used to have the guys with the cards
Down in the street.
Yeah. I remember
at the casino.
Yeah.
Just press you.
We were getting back. It was late night. It was probably like 3 a.m. We're getting back to the hotel room. Me and I believe it was Owen or something, or maybe Ryan. But because we used to have to go to Vegas for like a week for around Valentine's Day and then around St. Patty's Day. Like, so quick turnaround, get right back to Vegas. So we kind of knew all the places that we liked and all that kind of shit. So we're walking back and this girl's like, hey, you guys want to hang out? Same kind of thing. And she was like a Buffalo 7.
Yeah.
Which is like anywhere else in the world 3.5.
Yeah.
And Owen or somebody was single at that time.
Or somebody.
And he goes, all right, well, like, how's it all work? And she's like, well, it's $350 for me to get into your room. He goes, and then what? He goes, well, then we negotiate once we get to the room. He goes, I could pick somebody up like you for free. Yeah. She's like, well, someone's got to pay for these shoes. He goes, it's not me. like, why would you go to Vegas to try to and pay for? Like, I get you pay for sex. Like, what did Charlie Sheen say? You don't pay for the sex. You pay for
you pay and believe.
Great analogy, or whatever that fucking is. But at the same point,
and
man,
that is the perfect way to get out of being charged for prostitution.
Sure.
I didn't pay her for sex. She came to my room. I paid her $200 to get the fuck out.
Well, now it's like legal there. So
it's not.
It is. It's decriminalized.
It's not. It's not legal.
It's decriminalized.
Still.
Which is the same thing as legal. It's like opening up.
But again, dude, you're going to Vegas. It's like going to Vegas.
Sure.
You're single.
It's not hard.
In Vegas.
Yeah.
It ain't hard. It's the same thing you mentioned Nashville.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's just veg everywhere. If you were looking for it, why do you have to pay for it?
Now I get if you're like it. So I read the stat recently, and they said that what's the kids now? Are they like millennials? Or there's one earlier than that now, or whatever. They drink 80% less than
Gen Z or fucking millennials or whatever. They don't drink anymore.
Yeah. It's because everything's all through your phone. So they sit in their phone all day and they don't know how to talk to anybody.
They don't have, dude.
Now, I do think that these kids, because of all the apps and shit, they probably get laid at a higher frequency.
I don't think they do.
But to me, part of the fun, like when we were like out in Buffalo and shit like that, and you're single and stuff, the fun part was going out and maybe you're going to meet somebody. That's why I always hated going to like clubs and shit like that, because you can't talk and I don't dance. I'm fucking awkward and like a goon. So like, I don't like it. So I like going to a bar where then you can start making somebody laugh. And then all of a sudden you're getting a hand job on the way home. Fine. It's great. You know?
Yeah. In a dumpster.
But I was never like a one night stand guy. I've had one night stands and then they turned into 3-year relationships. Yeah. I had a one night stand one time and I've been with her for 17 years.
Same.
I have kids with her.
Yeah. Mine never left.
Fine.
Her and I joke about it all the time.
Yeah.
I go, you came over for sex one night and you never left.
She's that fish that jumped back in the boat.
I was like, I pulled the fucking hook. I ripped your lip off. Threw you in the water. I literally threw you by the tail into the water. And you're like, jump back in the boat. Hey, get the fuck out. You're still here.
So there's an old bit from the great Patrice O'Neill, who I only saw once, but this is perfect.
We're like, I'm trying to like make it so women just like understand a little bit of like just to sympathize. It's like we're like sport fishermen. This is what I'm saying. Men like to fish, and sport fishing is different from catching fish for food. You just get it, you catch it. And you show your friends. Take
that picture?
Because you want them to know that you can catch fish. You take a couple of pictures so you can show people the fish that you have the ability to catch. And then you release it back into the water. But a lot of women in here, you have boyfriends or husbands, you a fish that jump back on the boat and just was like flapping, looking at me like, hi, I was wondering if you're gonna be fishing here again next week. Like, yeah, for other fish, get off my boat. Is that how you treat all the fish? You be like, oh, god damn. Nope, I'm sorry, sweetie. You're the last fish I ever wanted to be with. Now you stuck. Stuck with the last fish who was loving you and fighting hard to be on your boat. Then she got comfortable, and now instead of doing this, she's like, so we've been together for like a year now. Why do you still have a boat? You'd be like, so what's she trying to say? I can't catch fish no more? Why do you need to catch a fish? Because if I lose my ability to catch fish, then you're not gonna find me sexy no more. So you gotta smell fish on me so that you know I can catch fish so you can act right.
Dude is a fucking genius.
Dude, it's so good.
That's like, guys, you meet your girl, she was a hoe. Like, had whole, like, she big old booty and this and that. You gotta let her do that. Don't start trying to frump her up and get her fat and get her foul. Because that's why you like her. I don't want no woman that no other guy's trying to. I don't want a woman that I can send to the store at 2 in the morning. Because nobody's gonna try to rape her. Like, I go get some bread at 3 in the morning. Hey, cut through the alley, bitch, because. Because I talk to the junkies. They don't want it. They don't like it.
It's one of the best bits of all time.
Fuck, he's so good.
Because if you know that I can't fish, then you don't act right. Dude, Kyle and I went and saw him.
He did that. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
Fuck, it's over.
We went and saw him in North Carolina, and he gets up. He was a big dude. He was like 6'8". He was fucking huge. And he gets up on stage, grabs a mic, and he was kind of working out that special is called Elephant in the Room. It was his last special. It was released after he died. And he goes into his material and he looks and he sees this hot ass black girl sitting at the corner of the stage. And all he did was sexually harass her for like an hour and 20 minutes. And it was funnier than the special. And I think his specials, I would say, in the top 25 of all time specials.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking perfect. But I always reference that. It's like, you see these guys that get with a girl and then they go, well, I'm married, therefore I can't hang out anymore. Or, oh yeah, we were going to watch the Bills game, but she wanted to go do some stuff out in the yard and I'd help. It's like, you're losing all you. And then she gets everything she wants.
Yeah.
And then you call me and you're like, she never fucks me anymore. It's like, cause you stop being you motherfucker. Yeah. That works two ways because I'm always me. I haven't changed at all.
Yeah.
And apparently the person that Tanya married, she can't stand.
He's kind of a cock knocker. But guess what?
We love him.
He's been a cock knocker fucking ever.
Hasn't changed. Yeah.
And that's the best part about like listening to Krista and her friends or even her family are just like, he's still a fucking child.
Yeah.
And I told Krista from day one, you're not changing me.
Yeah.
I am going to make immature jokes.
Sure.
I am going to fucking embarrass myself. I am going to have a great time. And there's nothing you can do about it. And she's like, she's told people before, she's like, he won't grow up. But when it comes time to be mature, like for his kids or
he can pull it together
or whatever, she goes, then he's on. But I go, other than that, when he gets around his friends, he's a fucking infant.
Yeah. Why
and
not?
I told her, I said, I am not going to change. And I've had a lot of friends, even recently, as we're all getting older, being like, you haven't fucking changed. I'm like, I'm not going to change.
What's the point of changing?
Why?
I like who I am. Kinda.
Yeah. And I go, I'm fun. I have a good time. I party. I am not going to fucking chill out and be like, oh, I'm going to drink an IPA and I'm going to wear a scarf and I'm just going to chill and have 2 beers.
On IPAs and scarves.
Fuck you. I am going to have 97 beers.
Yeah.
Talk shit.
Yeah.
Be irrational and do fucking
I'll
crazy
say the
shit.
occasional cunt.
People are going to fucking
in
laugh.
a public setting.
Guess what? Hey, can you tell me one point where you or your friends have had a bad time around me?
Yeah.
And Chris is like, no.
And then you hit her and you say, now shut the fuck up.
Sure, bitch.
Right.
Here's the thing, though. And this is the big thing. And I brought this up not too long ago. I'm 53. It's kind of old, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do not look 53. I do not act 53.
No.
And I brought this up to my dad a couple weeks ago. We were sitting around.
Bruce. Shout out.
And I said, hey, I go, when you were my age, you were nothing like me.
Right.
My dad just looks at me and I go, listen, I go, you were work.
Yeah.
I go, I'm 53. I'm playing volleyball. I'm golfing.
Mhm.
And I'm playing fucking hockey.
Yeah.
You didn't do that shit. And I go, that's not a knock.
Of course.
You worked. I go, when you had a minute, you shot hoops with me, you throw the baseball to me. Not a lot, whatever. But I'm like, this is what I want to do with my kid. Like today, I was outside just gunning footballs at Brady.
Nice.
I hit him right in the dick today. It was the greatest moment of my life. I threw an absolute piss missile and hit him right in the cock. Flipped him right over and he went down. He's laid there holding his dick. And I just laughed. My 53 and my dad's 53 were light years apart.
So I started watching Cheers. Like it always amazes me when you look at how old an actor was. Like Cliff Cleveland.
Oh, yes.
That John Ratzenberger, whatever his name was. Yeah. I think he was 39 when Cheers started, and he looks older than you now.
Dude, and that's the thing.
Things
it's
have
like
changed a lot.
I mean, I've gone out, Chris has gone out, and we've been out together, and she's like, a couple weeks ago at Brick House, she asked the bartenders, like, how old do you think my husband is? Well, one dude's like, he's like late 30s, or one girl's like early 40s. I'm like, I'm 53 years old.
Yeah.
And they blew their mind. It's a lot different these days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love the fact that the era that I grew up in, and I will I will rep
change a thing. Yeah.
I won't change a thing. And my parents being who they are growing up and dealing with everything they did back then.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, my dad just worked. He was the guy that just work. It's like
and then they get home from work and they're fucking dog ass tired.
And they're still fucking chopping wood and shit.
Yeah.
And here I am working 40 hours a week at a cush job, coming home, throwing a football with my kid. Sunday nights, I'm going to play hockey.
Sure.
Weekends, I'm going golfing. Like, my dad never did that shit.
No.
He came home from work, went and fucking chopped down trees.
Yeah.
Like,
my dad was always doing something.
100%. And this is what I'm worried about. My dad, he is 75 right now, still driving circles around kids.
Yeah.
More than half his age.
Sure. Yeah, your dad probably has socks older than some of the kids he works with.
Underwear too, probably.
Does he? He's got to wear tighties, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking legend.
And the thing is, like, he's talking about retiring, and I'm like, I'm worried because
you have
I don't
no
know
hobbies,
what he's
bro?
gonna. I'm like, what are you gonna do? There's
Get him
only
on the
so
pod.
many trees because he doesn't want to hang around my mom.
Who does? The turtles.
Yeah, the turtles. She can feed roast beef too. But I'm like now Chris is like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna retire the day that paper comes.
Yeah.
And I can retire at 62. She goes, what are you gonna do? I'm like, summertime, work at a golf course 3 days a week. Golf the other days of the week.
Sure.
In wintertime, I'm gonna work at Home Depot or a fucking car dealership, moving cars,
just
driving brake pads.
Work at Vinny's.
I don't even want to bartend. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want that pressure. I want a nice, easy job. I want to work at I'm going to go to work in the wintertime for a car dealership. And it's like, hey, you're getting your oil change. Do you want to go home? Do you want to go to the mall?
Oh, you're going to be the driver guy.
I'll be the driver guy. Dude, for a couple bucks an hour, I don't give a fuck.
That's fine. Yeah, that's good.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to die of a heart attack. I think that's what I'm planning on.
But it's just like just seeing the difference between my parents' generation and my generation is insane.
It's crazy.
My wife just put her foot on my lap sexually, and now she's tickling my dick with her foot. She's tired though. But it is crazy seeing this gap in the generations.
It's a mentality thing too. Like my dad would have never said, you know what we should do is get you into any travel ball whatsoever. So every fucking weekend we're driving 3.5 hours out of state. They would never do that.
When I played Little League baseball, town baseball, we only played like in the 5 towns within 7 miles from where we lived. I'll be honest. I think my dad maybe made 5 of my baseball games.
Yeah.
He was always working, and I appreciated what he did to allow me to play baseball, to have friends, to actually have clothes on my back, and everything. And it's a lot different now. I'm just sitting here looking at these generations because my parents' generation was work. They all grew up on farms.
Yeah.
You just busted your ass. That's what you did. You worked. And then my generation comes through. We're the same way. And then the generation after us,
they're all fucked. Dude.
It was like, you guys are a bunch of fucking pussies.
I get
that,
the idea.
Next generation, whatever. I mean, I don't even know what I am. Gen X?
Yeah, we're Gen X. Well, you might be something else. You might be out.
I'm the good generation.
Well,
like my wife might be a millennial. I'm not a fucking baby boomer. That was my parents. You fucking waffle. But
all right. I'm asking Perplexity. What are the generations like Gen X? Okay. All right. The greatest generation, 1901 to 1924. That's World War I.
Yeah, we can't deny those motherfuckers were just tough as nails. I mean, we can't, right?
So, yes. Silent generation, which I've never heard, 1925 to 1945. So that's Great Depression, Grapes of Wrath, getting into World War II.
Tough as nails.
Again. Baby boomers, 1946. So World War II-ish to 1964.
All right, so that's my parents because my mom was 50, my dad was 51. So
yes, me and you are Gen X. That's 1965, which that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
To 1980. So I just made the cut.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a huge jump there. Okay.
Yeah.
That's you?
Yeah, I was 79. Yeah. I just made it. Millennials, Gen Y, 81 to 96.
81, that's my wife.
Yeah.
She's Gen what? Y?
Gen Y. And I would still say Gen Y has some fucking a little tact, you know?
I think they do too, because that's my wife, and she does have that spunk. Like she's
gonna have some spunk.
Yeah,
all over her belly button later.
Belly button, that's cute.
From the inside.
Yeah. She's gonna be there later tonight doing this. She puts up the dam because she's afraid it's gonna.
I don't want you coming on my face.
Did you hear that?
I heard it.
Okay.
Gen Z, 97 to 2012.
So my wife's Gen X.
Yes. Okay. No, your wife is Gen Y.
Gen Y, which is almost the last.
That's the last one.
The last one of that has any sort of work ethic,
like the worker ants.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Gen Z, 97 to 2012.
They're fucked.
Alpha is, my kids were born in this, 2013 to 2025.
You cannot call these children alphas. They're not alphas.
No.
Alphas
I think alphas should have been
the
greatest
50s
generation.
and 60s.
Yeah. And emerging is Gen Beta, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's 25 to 39.
Yeah. Fuck.
You're being lured by the sirens, Odysseus.
My wife's boobies right
Her
now.
2 giant honkers.
Dude, she kept leaning in. I'm like, don't, because they're gonna see a nipple right here.
You could see her nipples from space, probably. Big, beautiful things. That's not the first time he's had something hard towards his mouth. All right. We're an hour. We'll get out of this one and we'll come right back. Look at us. And 3, 2, 1, and no.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a great night. We love you.
Later.
Don't do it.